I've had my Model 3 now for 1 month. I did have high, and I mean high expectations for this car. Have they been met so far? Let's go see.
Caution. Content's hot. You get to give me all you got.
Good morning, everybody. I am here on July 3rd. It is the 4th of July weekend. Let's take a look and see how nice it is outside. Oh boy. Yeah, that's the prediction today. 60s and wet. So, but I'm actually here supercharging my Model 3. Actually, I should say I am supercharging Lightning. Yes, that's what I named my car. Electricity, fast as hell. Why not? So I thought that was a good name. But like I said, I'm supercharging here. I got here nice and early. As you can see, I am the only one here. I guess I'm the only one crazy enough to get up this early. But definitely a good time to come here. So first, let's take a look and see how fast this is. We were at 500 miles per hour charge. So we're going to go to the arrow. We're going to go to charging. And as you can see I guess you can see right there, we're at now 380, low 380s. And it says I have 15 minutes left. As you can see, I have it set for, it looks like that's a little bit over 80%, but that's what I have it set for. Actually, I don't know, that might be 80, it's hard to tell. But that's it right there. But my video today, what I want to focus on is a couple of things. First of all, this is my 1 month mark of ownership of this car. Again, wow. I know I said wow in my delivery video, but it really is wow. This car is just amazing. But like I said, I want to go over some of the things that let's do two things as far as 1 month in. What are my thoughts? What do I like? What don't I like, if there are things I don't like. And so what I'll do is more or less give you my top 5 things about this car as of now at 1 month. So I'm gonna sip some coffee here, wait for my time to be done. As you can see, we're down to 10 minutes left. That's a good thing. And next time you see me, which will be a little bit later on, I will be at my desk and we'll go over all those things about my car. Okay, so see you a little bit later. All right, so I am, as you see, back at my desk here, and what we'll do first is just to give you some thoughts here. The car is just amazing. It's just, in so many ways, its appearance, interior, exterior, comfort to drive, pleasure, fun, all that stuff driving this car. I actually want to find a place to go and just go for a drive. So the technology, I'm a technology freak. So it's almost like a toy in a way. So, and it's constantly getting updated and better, and as everybody else says the same thing. It's just it actually improves as it gets older. So let's do this. Let me go over my top 5 things that I like, and there are so many more, but I would have to say these are truly my top 5 things. So let's see here. First thing, let's look at this. This would be the roof, glass roof. It's just phenomenal, and the fact that it's tinted is great because it does keep the temperature. It helps with the temperature, especially in the summer, keeping it at least as cool as possible. So definitely it would be the glass roof. I would say second has to be, as you see here, the seats. Not just that they're white, because I love the white, but they're so comfortable. And my daughters, who have actually been in the back seat, you know, when we're driving, I haven't yet. They say it's extremely comfortable in the back, very soft, very you know, nice to just sit on. As you can see here, I'm actually just showing you. It's just very soft and just extremely comfortable. And I love the white. I had to get white. I know I paid extra for it, but I love the white. So for that, definitely the seats. Next, number 3 is, as you see, the display here, the touch display. Everything is here. As you can see, you go into entertainment, you have your Netflix, your Hulu, YouTube, Twitch, and then you have your Tesla tutorials. Again, so much you can do here with watching things. So that's phenomenal. You have your all your items on the bottom part of the screen, your quick controls. You can control so many things about the car, the driving, the autopilot, your locks, lights, seating, and then save it, you know, for what's best for you. So definitely the touchscreen for sure would be my number 3. Just so easy to use. I want to show you here. I have named my car. You have to name your car. Mine is Lightning, electric, fast. Why not? All right, so next on my list, well, let me look at this here. I just want to show you, I'm just showing you here as an extra item, my all-weather mats that I ordered. These things are phenomenal. There's other ones that are, or I think just as good. This one here, I can link the item at the bottom in the description. What's great, as you can see, is that it curves up. So it comes around and it curves up, and I'm going to show you here as well. On the driver's side, as you can see, on the left side, it curves up again. So it protects the side that it goes up on your rest pedal there. So your footrest, and right there as well, as you can see, it curves up. So I would say definitely the seats were 3, and now I got to give you my top 2. My top 2. Number 2, and this is tough between 1 and 2, only because number 2 is something you use the whole time. I mean, when you're in the car driving, number 2 that I've made here, number 2, is something you use constantly, and that is regenerative braking. Now, going into the purchase of this car, I knew it had this. Didn't mean much to me. I mean, I heard people talk about it, and then it's great. But until you actually drive this car and use the regenerative braking, and you have to have it on hold. There's going to be 3 different options when you go into your menus. The first 2 are more like you're used to in a normal car, but the third choice, which is your third choice on the far right, is your hold. You have to have it on hold, and all you do is when you're driving, and you're coming up to where you're going to slow down. Let's say the light turned, or you're going to be making a turn. All you do is just ease off the pedal, your accelerator, and it slows down. And based on how much you release, release the pressure on it, the more it's going to slow down, or eventually come to a stop or a hold. And you just stay there. You keep your foot off the accelerator until you're ready to go again. So it's fantastic, and I just love it. I would say I rarely, not 0%, but I rarely use the brake. Yes, if you're going to have to come to a really quick stop, you're going to have to use the brake. Whether the light turns unexpectedly on you, somebody stops, animal runs in front of you, yeah, you're going to have to hit the brake because you have to slow down really fast. But again, in normal driving, when you're watching what's going on, the regenerative braking is outstanding, and I love it, and it's my second favorite thing. It's hard to beat my number 1 choice, and I think it's a lot of people's number 1 choice, and that is the speed of this car, the instant torque. Amazing. All of the Model 3s have the quick torque, the quick speed. Obviously, different levels. You have the standard range plus, the long range, and then the performance. So each one is that much faster, but they're all crazy fast. This one here, again, this is the long range, the dual motor. Unbelievable. Whether you're going 0 to 60 or you're going 50 to 75, it's like that, instant. There's no shifting. There's no. You're just like, you just go. So that has to be my number one. It's just something you just like. You get a chance to do it, like, oh, an open road, let's try it, and man, you just find yourself doing it a lot more than you probably should, because yeah, you're using your energy too. So your battery's not going to be as strong as it was if you were just, going on a normal drive. So yeah, that definitely, no doubt, is my number one. So those are my top 5 things. And like I said, this car is just unbelievable. It really is. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you is in New Jersey, and I know a lot of states are like this. You have to have a front plate. I hate it. I mean, the front of this car is beautiful. I love the way it looks. You have to put a plate on the front. So basically what I did yesterday is I put a plate on here, my New Jersey plate. And what I did was, Tesla gives you the adhesive. I kind of thought about going with some of the other contraptions that I see online, where it snaps in and all that. But I leased this car. I'm only going to have it for 3 years. Obviously, it's 36 months, 3 years. And then I'm going to hopefully stick with Tesla, and whatever comes out at that point, I'll have options at that point. So I went with the adhesive. It goes on really nice. I mean, if you have to have a plate, it doesn't look that bad as far as your other options. Yeah, I wish I didn't have to do a plate, but it is what it is. And so I was just, as you can see here, I was putting on the plate. I wiped it down, as you saw, and with the cloth, and then put it on, basically, and it goes on really good. So you have to do what you have to do. What are you going to say? What are you going to do, right? But like I said, I'm going to call this a video. As usual, please hit like if you like my video. Subscribe. I would love that if you would subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel, so that would be phenomenal. And I will again link my referral code at the bottom. If you click on it and you go with this car and you take delivery, you're going to get 1,000 free charging miles. I'm going to get the same thing. The only way to get them is you have to click on somebody's referral link. So why not be mine? No, but definitely, I would appreciate it if you definitely like this. And I'm going to be making, like I said, more videos. They're coming up. All right, so I'm calling it a video. I hope you enjoyed this. Remember, be safe, have fun, and I'll see you next time on I Got It.